Thank you so much. Beautifully done, Nancy. Thank you again. My goodness. Did you have to quit your day job to do this? My goodness. Thank you so much. There are two other people in the audience I didn't recognize. You've now stepped out from behind the people you were apparently standing behind. Bonnie Faust, Dr. Bonnie Faust, Chair of our board. Bonnie, thank you. Chair of our board, but also representative from Arlington. Thank you. And also, Kathy, where is she? Thank you. Kathy Simpson, who is from our Technology Center. Kathy, thank you. Let me change some things around on the speakers list here and introduce two representatives from the city of Alexandria, and they are sitting here. And that is, they would be Carol Farrell, who is Director of the Early Childhood Education, and Jack Powers, Director of the Division of Community Services. And I don't know whether both of you are going to present, or are you, Carol? You're going to present. Okay. You okay?
Yep, I'm fine. As we were talking earlier this week and earlier this afternoon, we were talking about this wonderful collaboration we've had with the community college and with the wonderful people who work here, and saying to ourselves, Jack and I, how we wish it were so as easy with other community organizations. It's just been a pleasure, and and particularly seeing that picture of you. I believe that was a picture of you with those Head Start children. Rudy obviously loves children. He loves being around them, as you can tell. A child at heart, I believe. You can tell that. But it's just such a pleasure to see you with them and to see how much you've enjoyed them. And we know how much your support has meant over the years to helping us, do the things that we very much want to do for children. And we know that without you it wouldn't have worked as smoothly, or things wouldn't have gone as quickly without your help and your support. And we do really appreciate that, and we're so pleased to be able to be here today to say these things to you. We wanted to give you something that a little unusual, no plaques or anything like that, but knowing how you appreciate art and the finer things in life, we wanted to give you something that would remind you of the city of Alexandria. So this is a drawing in a watercolor of one of the streets of Alexandria, Prince Street, which is, it's really lovely, and we wanted you to have this just so that when you hang it on your wall, you'll look at it and you'll think of us. Thank you so much, Rudy, for all you've done.
They are prepared. Thank you very much, Carol. Appreciate that. And next will be Dr. Jean Netherton, former provost of the Alexandria campus. Jean.
I did a more serious piece. I attended that wonderful division party, and I only had words to say congratulations and thank you. So I decided for this very special occasion, I would try a little poetry. My artistic talents do not extend as far as Rudy's, but please enjoy this. This is a salute to Rudy Fiorello. R is for his royalty rank, to which he recently was named. U means universal cheers when his kingdom's crown he claimed. D here stands for division, the group trusted to his care. And Y is for the many years he's been that division's chair. F stands for the super friend he's been to one and all. I means independent on his every judgment call. O means over and over again. He went the extra mile. R is for his right way, to be a chair with style. I, right here, reminds me that I really want to say lots and lots of many thanks for sharing along the way. The second L brings loads of love from all your friends so true. O stands for the one and only one, our Rudy, Chair King, that's you. This, a salute to our retiring friend, our thanks for word and deed. May your future be filled with health and joy. Love from us all. Godspeed.
Brimhead for music. Barbara?
By now you know that he has been elevated to the rank of king. They even led him to his royal throne, which was a rocking chair. When they did this, actually, I thought of 26 years ago, when he actually first received this title. We were both instructors of the music program, then housed in the humanities division. I would watch him go to his music history class every time with a packet of handouts. He became king of the handouts. There were outlines, graphs, tables, spreadsheets, and the like, presented in multimedia, high-tech style, using overhead projectors, record players, and tape recorders. I couldn't help but think that this was a premonition of greater things to come. Come they did, for it was not long before he moved to rule at the kingdom of what has now become the Division of Visual and Performing Arts and Public Services. It was a job of a Sturm und Drang, and seemingly unsurmountable challenges. It was there that the mettle of our leader became revealed. Notwithstanding the challenges that were to come, Rudy has created an infrastructure and learning environment that would have been virtually impossible for most human beings to accomplish. A few examples will have to suffice, but there are many more that I don't have time or space to recount. In spite of strangling budget cuts and limitations, Rudy took the challenge of embracing new technology, replaced the overhead projectors and the like, and managed to provide and update computer labs, ensuring that we have the kind of technology that is in keeping with evolving educational standards. I might add that division meetings grew into a multimedia event using every new technology that came aboard. We looked forward to going to them to see what's next. Because of his creative efforts, music got its recital hall, art got its gallery, dance got its space, dance floor, and mirrors, drama got its black box, and the building got rewired for technology for both the present and the future. And not to forget the basics, we now have an HVAC system that allows us to speak rather than yell in our classes, and a roof that keeps us dry. Rudy not only planned and saw through these improvements, he handled the Sturm und Drangs that so amply came his way in the process, somehow mastering whatever skills that the task required. While initiating the photography ventilation project, a nightmare emerged: asbestos. The entire building submerged in a removal endeavor. Realizing how threatening this was to the life of conducting education, Rudy became a hard hat supervisor and masterminded the asbestos abatement process, ensuring at the same time that instruction took place without interruption. Challenges seemed never-ending. There were strange odors and a leaking roof. There was the bookstore construction, the concert hall construction, the parking lot construction, all great things, but that also gave us water main breaks, power outages, telephone failures again and again. In fact, there are faculty who believe that this building is built over an Indian burial ground. All this would have been enough to depress even the lightest soul. Yet, throughout, he somehow managed to maintain his sense of humor and cheerfulness. Throughout his tenure here, we have come to know Rudy's love and care for both programs and faculty. As an administrator, he nudged, prodded, clarified, invented, and downright fought to keep us whole. And a lot about that we never knew because it often happened quietly, seemingly in the course of normal affairs, so that we could carry out instruction without hassle or interruption. His support enabled a quality educational process to flourish and demonstrated his dedication to students and the learning environment. Every year, Rudy has prepared a personal narrative to attach to our faculty evaluation forms. And every year, he has given a thoughtful account of what he felt I had accomplished, with such beautifully written insights that I gained a better understanding of my own strengths and was motivated to develop in other areas. It has always astonished me, for these narratives had to have taken considerable time. Yet, I know he does this for all the faculty, and each one is different, each one is personal, each one demonstrates how much he cares. You'd have to put me in isolation for months to come up with these kinds of evaluations for an entire division. Rudy has always left us free to follow our visions as faculty, free to come to him without fear, free to explore an idea or report a frustration or need, or free even to suggest a plan or idea different from his own. He also showed his care and regard for us by what he didn't do. He never grandstanded or stole the limelight. He never played boss by putting us down. He never called meetings just to preside at them and never wasted our time. It would miss the point to just call this humility. Rudy never saw his role as division chair to be the big cheese. He saw his duty as serving our needs and facilitating our work. He cared about us as educators and individuals, and it showed every day. To achieve all that has been accomplished in infrastructure, academics, and academic drudgery, as well as creativity, not to mention personal care for his colleagues, it has taken untold hours beyond the 40-hour work week. I know that even beyond the extended hours and weekends spent here, Rudy went home, worked more, caught little sleep, and was up in the wee hours to work again before returning to campus. Rudy gave 22 years of his life to this division. Long ago, I was taught, leave a place or situation better than you found it. It is such a simple and yet profound measure of human affairs. Division Chair Rudy Fiorillo personifies that achievement to a degree none of us has any right to hope for. He is, in fact, accomplished the miraculous. Rudy, now the division stands at a new horizon. The yucky stuff is over. The Schlesinger Center will open. The parking garage is near completion. A facelift is coming to the Tyler building. And the fun stuff is here. And you're leaving? Are you crazy? I would like to tell you, Rudy, the next division chair will have a far easier job because of what you leave in place. For that, we are all extremely grateful. We know that leaving Nova is for you only opening another door to begin new visions and, of course, to restore needed time with your wife. You deserve that. Know, however, that your mark is indelibly here in this place. It is a rare leader who gains respect, admiration, and friendship from colleagues, but you have done so. We are forever grateful that you were here, that you shared all of who and what you are with us, and for your love of this division, its faculty, staff, and students. Thank you.